what's up guys? Welcome back. So I am on my new Old Town Salty at a brand new spanking marsh. I wanted to really test the Salty, man, to see if she can do some skinny water full of soft mud, sight casting for redfish. So yeah, today I hope I'm getting good service, man. Seriously, I am out in the middle of nowhere. Hold on, let me adjust this right here. Okay. I hope I get good service. I apologize if this goes in and out because, like I said, I'm out in the middle of BFE. So what's up, guys? I wanted to do a live stream real fast to maybe answer some of your questions about this new Salty line, this really cheap kayak, or Old Town's cheapest kayak in their fleet, their lineup. Perhaps maybe I don't know, you're thinking about buying one. I don't know what the case may be, but yeah, I apologize if it's blurry. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so service is really tough to get. So bear with me. I'm not going to make this live stream too long, maybe 20 minutes max, because I don't want to take up too much time. But like I said, I wanted to answer your questions about this Old Town Salty PDL 120 that I'm using. And a lot of you are probably wondering, why am I using a paddle? Well, because I am in about 8 inches of water. And you guys know that you can't flutter pedal the pedal drive on Old Town because they're bicycle type pedal drive. So around, I would say about 13 to 14 inches of water is the minimum depth needed to deploy the pedal drive and use it. After that, it gets too skinny and you have to pull it up. So I've been doing this all day long because, like I said, I'm at a brand new marsh that I've never fished before, way out in BFE. I did really well, caught a lot of fish today, was able to sight cast a lot of redfish using this Salty PDL. So I'm pretty happy about that. My maiden voyage this is technically not my maiden voyage. My maiden voyage will be out later this week. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Hey, welcome in. Looking great, thanks, I appreciate it. What's going on? You keep the Salty, I'll take the autopilot. My man, HCX Polestar. Where's my tacos, buddy? No, but you can't compare to autopilot, man. Autopilot is, it's pretty much double the price of this kayak, all right? So it's unfair to compare this to the autopilot. But if you can't afford the autopilot, the Salty would be a good alternative. It'll get you skinny. You'll be able to sight cast redfish like I did today. What's going on, man? What's up? Do you have to lock the drive down? What happens when you get too shallow and want to run aground? So yeah, you gotta lock the drive down. So just like any other Old Town pedal driven kayak, they have a locking notch there. So if it gets too skinny and you're going too fast, the ground will hit the propeller or the pedal drive. It'll pop it up and that knob will break off, and it's meant to do that so it protects the pedal drive system. But like I said, you can't deploy the pedal drive if you're in less than 14 inches of water. So a little bit above a foot. I already measured it on my paddle. So 14 inches is minimum needed in order to deploy your pedal drive. I hope that makes sense. The autopilot is a Cadillac. Yes, 100%, man. That is speaking the truth. It is a Cadillac. Is it hot enough for you on the water? Oh, dude, it is freaking hot. That's why I'm trying to head back to the launch right now. Did all my fishing, did my filming, got a good video for you guys, so you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's been a great day. It's just really hot. Let's see. How does that compare to the cheapest Hobie? The cheapest Hobie is the Passport, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Passport. So I've owned the Passport before. I've done a 3 to 4 video review on it. It is a nice kayak for what I think like $1,300. However, the build quality is not on par to the Salty here. This Salty is roto molded. It's the same freaking plastic you see on an autopilot. It is thick, it is tough, and it's a damn good kayak. And on top of that, you get a lifetime warranty on the hull through Old Town, and I believe it's transferable to owners. Whereas on a Hobie, it is not lifetime warranty. So keep that in mind. If you're comparing pedal drive systems, or two different pedal drives, it's like comparing apples to oranges. Hobie's pedal drive is a great pedal drive if you want to use it in shallow waters, meaning you can flutter kick it and you'll still be able to be hands-free. But unfortunately on the Old Town, it is not a flutter type pedal drive, so you have to pull it up if your water gets less than 14 inches. So that's a con to the Old Town, but everyone's been knowing that. Old Town, they've been doing that to their kayaks for like 1,000 years. So I mean, it's not nothing new. Everyone already knew about it. The Hobie Passport does not have a rudder deploy. You have to manually go back there and pull down the rudder, which is a pain in the butt, because if you forget, that means you got to turn back around to the launch, get out your kayak, deploy it, get back in, and stuff like. You get the picture. It can be a pain in the butt. Whereas the Salty has a rudder deployment system. You just pull the lever and the rudder deploys. So it is head and shoulders above the Passport in terms of build quality, in terms of the things that come from the factory, like the rod storage, the track pads on both sides, the big tank well, the pedal drive system, lifetime warranty, being lightweight, easy grab and go type kayak. So you get the picture, right? So I think I'm talking too much. Am I at San Luis Pass today? No, I am not. Which saucy swimmer was the flavor of the day? You're not going to believe this, but I didn't use a saucy swimmer because they didn't want a paddle tail at all, believe it or not. They wanted a small little bugs. I was using the flats bug, black and gold, and I used a small little crappie slabalicious trailer at the end, and I caught all my redfish with that little lure. That's what they wanted. I sight casted everything. So I was quite surprised they didn't want a paddle tail. So, oh, I did catch a fish on a top water. So that was early in the morning though. So Old Town Salty or 120 PEL or Hobie Compass with 180 drive for Texas Marsh. Woo! Damn, that's you put me on the spot there, Ryan. Gosh, well, okay, so the Hobie Compass is a really good kayak. I know a lot of people that own one. It doesn't have the reverse like the Hobie Outback. It's a different drive system. Does not have kick-up fins, but it does come with a transducer mount. I believe it comes with a front hatch too. Now, to be honest, it'd be kind of unfair to compare the Salty to the Compass. Even though price range are almost the same, the Salty would land in between the Compass and the Passport, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Meaning that in terms of features and what you're getting for in a fishing kayak, it'll fall, in my opinion, it'll fall between the Passport and the Compass. But the Salty does have a few things that the Compass does not. For example, it has the lifetime warranty on the hull. It comes with a 5-year warranty on the PDO drive. It is super fast. It is faster. I can 100% guarantee you it is faster than the Compass. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm missing some other things, but other than that, it would be kind of unfair. Well, I don't know. I guess you kind of compare the Compass to the Salty, but I see it landing between the Passport and the Compass. Man, I hope that makes sense. Let's see, I agree with you, Nick. Passport owner here, and I agree with that order. Yeah. Like I said, I've owned the Passport too. I've done a thorough, a month-long thorough review on it with did all different types of fishing, and it for the price, it surprised me, to be honest with you. It's a good kayak for a little bit, like under 1,300, I think. I can't remember how much the price was, but for buying the Hobie name. Hobie is a little bit more premium, I guess, their name. I don't know. It's a good bottom line. It's a good kayak. Okay, so back to Joseph's question. I was kind of rambling. Salty or the Topwater 120. If you have the money, I would get the Topwater. I mean, the Sportsman 120 PDL, which is pretty much the Topwater 120, the previous model. I think the seat is a little bit different, and perhaps the tank well in the back is a little bit different also. But the autopilot, I don't know if you guys know, but the autopilot 120, the whole design is based from the Topwater 120. So it's a good platform. I love the autopilot 120 because of the versatility, the motor, the technology, and I'm able to get really skinny even with the motor. On. When is my next wading video? But the thing about wade fishing is I have a lot of expensive camera equipment, and if you think about it, you should come to you. Yeah, you can wade, but you're still not going to carry skunked, and able to produce a video is much higher than if you wade fish, if that makes any sense. So based on viewers, and makes more sense for me to do a kayak fishing video. And I mean, I really love kayak fishing too. It's a lot of fun. Okay, price of the Passport 10.5 is $13.99 now. Whoo, they went up a little bit, huh? Did they? I thought it was around $1,200. Okay, ordering the iPilot 120. There you go, Reggie Grimes. My man, Reggie. Good job, brother. You're gonna love that kayak. You're gonna love. It has the Old Town's other PDL drives. What makes the motion and the turns of the pedal drive is the same as my Topwater 106. Now, I never owned the Topwater 120, but I imagine the pedal drive is going to be the same. What makes this boat faster is the shape of this hull. It is designed to take BTB, which is beyond the breakers, offshore almost, pretty much. It is designed so the hull is more aerodynamic. It curves upwards. It's sharper in the bow. It's lightweight. So I mean, all those factors into how fast it is. But honestly, that's a good question, Gateway. That'd be something to ask Old Town. I guess I'll ask one day. I don't think there's any different gearing, like a bicycle per se. I don't think gearing. But good question, man. Good question. But it's much faster than everything else. The water quality was pretty good this morning. I was able to see through the water in Sightcast, but now not anymore. Get in and wait. Anyone? Sorry, Brad. I'm not from Rockport. I really don't know. Use Google Maps, man. That's what I always do. Thursday or Friday, tacos on me. You may have to drive. I'm picky where I wade fish. I like clear water, so I usually only wade in a Corpus area. Good luck, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, here's another good one. Alan Pena. Would I pick this over an Outback? No. Bottom line, I would not pick this kayak. Kick-up fins, reverse. I think I see a tailing red there. Kick-up fins, reverse, storage, track pads in the front and back, micro power pole mounts. What else? I know I'm missing something else. The Hobie Outback is head and shoulders above this kayak as a fishing platform, in my opinion. So yeah, if I had a choice between these two and money was not a factor, I would go with the Hobie. But if money was a factor, then um, and you can afford a Hobie, this would be honestly the next best thing. And you know, I haven't really pushed it in high winds. My maiden open bay fishing, and it handled it beautifully. There wasn't any water that broke over the bow. It handled the big swells the boats threw at me. Um, Now time will tell. I guess I would have to really take it out to the marsh with high winds to really test it out. But it should handle the winds just as well as say a Hobie kayak would. So if that puts anything in perspective. All right, is that gonna be it, guys? No more questions about the Salty? Can I stand well in it? Yes, you can. I stood in this kayak for at least an hour and a half today, just push pulling myself and looking for redfish. So yeah, you can definitely stand in it. Now there are some issues with standing on it, which I will share in the video. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop that video. And I do mention all the pros and cons from my initial use. But yes, I mean, bottom line, you can use this to sight cast redfish in skinny waters, and you can stand up comfortably in skinny waters. You may have to try it a couple of times, but you'll get used to it really fast. Going is too long. Any more questions about the Salty? It's $1,899. So pretty much $1,900 bucks, under $2,000. Hey guys, hope I answered all your questions. Missed the beginning. What marsh are you in? It's a new area. I've never fished before, but it's a nice little fishery. There's a lot of fish here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. I'm going to call it quits. 20 minutes is up. If you have any more questions, send me a DM through Instagram or Facebook, or write a comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully that was very informative about the Salty. So stay tuned. More videos to come, and I'll catch you guys later.